Hello, this is Addicted Star 23 with my first video for DailySWcollecting. Anyway, then I'll get this week's topic really is to kind of just introduce ourselves with all of the members for DailySWcollecting. Then I'll kind of start my introduction then. My username I go by is Addicted Star 23, as I already said. Then my actual name is just Philip. I'm like Philip the Fifth because it's like a family tradition to name the first son Philip. But anyway, you guys probably aren't interested in that now. Anyway, though, I started. So I'm getting really tongue-tied today for some reason. Anyway, though, as I was saying, though, I'm 14. I'm in 8th grade in middle school right now. So, I have a family and everything. Anyway, though, I started collecting. I used to collect back in 2005. I really used to collect, but then I got just the figures, like this kind of figure, they didn't interest me. That with poor articulation, not really that much detail. It wasn't very interesting. So I just got bored of it. I just gave up. I was getting tired of just getting disappointed by all the figures, even when since I grew up with this kind of figure, it's just, even as a kid I could realize that they weren't the best figures out there. And I just got tired of it, so I just gave up at that point. Anyway, though, I think it was some kid at school told me about some Star Wars scenes, so I looked it up on YouTube, and then I came upon one of Josh's reviews. That was Micah C6V8, that's his, username. Anyway, I came up on one of his reviews. The review was his first review on Jabba the Hutt, the vintage one, and I really enjoyed it and stuff, and started to watch some of his reviews on more vintage stuff, and then I started to realize with the newer stuff that all the problems I hadn't had were being fixed, like with figures like this. We started getting good detail, good articulation. It's just everything, the reasons why I stopped collecting had been fixed, so I got back into it. Right now, my collecting mainly focuses on, I really mainly focus on, realistic characters, really. I collect the Clone Wars, for some reason, I get more excitement, and, I enjoy collecting realistic style more for some reason. It's not like I dislike the Clone Wars or anything, for some reason, I just prefer the realistic figures. Trying to think of what else we're supposed to talk about. I think I covered. So I'm getting really off topic today. I'm just having a hard time thinking today for some reason. Huh. Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk about Star Wars news. So I'm really sorry I'm getting so off topic and say. There's not really much Star Wars news I've really heard lately, because, there's not really much stuff, but I don't know, I'm excited though for Friday that they're playing the next episode of the Clone Wars, but that's really all I can think of. Other than that, the closest thing to exciting news is, the 3D release of the Phantom Menace next year. But you guys probably already know that. So I think that's really it for my introduction. Obviously mine's going to be much shorter than everybody else's. But anyway, it's still my introduction, so hope you enjoyed it. So until next time, may the Force be with you.